Hey guys, what's up? This is Colin Teal for Daily Dose of Colin for Tuesday, October 16th vlog. Now, I'm in the same place here, my bathroom, but the point is, there's another two-parter to this video. The first part, I'm going to talk about a topic that I feel like we all need to discuss, that everyone needs to be aware of. And then the second part, I will go a little bit more in depth about this community compassion drive that I'm trying to start here, and maybe into the first phases of what you can do. So let's just get started with the message of the video. Now, the main message is demons. Now, I know this is not a particularly cheerful subject to talk about, but these need to be brought up. Demons are one of the sneakiest, trickiest, most horrible, evil creatures in the entire cosmos. Now, they have select names, and one of the reasons why demons don't want you to know their name is because it's a little bit easier for you to command them out, or for you to call upon an angel to get them out. The point is, they don't want their names revealed because it makes it easier to drive them out. And the last thing these evil spirits want is to be driven out, because once they grab a hold of you, you are their prey. You're their prey. They feed off your fear. They feed off your loneliness. And they take over you and transform you into something you never thought you were capable of being. But they can do it in various ways. Either just blatantly, like letting you know that they can dominate you and hurt you at any time, or very progressively, making it seem like it's almost second nature. You know how breathing is second nature? You don't have to think about all these various subconscious tasks. That's what they can do. They can somewhat weave their sneaky little fingers in there and somewhat make these behaviors almost unnoticeable. But over time, you'll see some pretty dangerous things. I'm going to tell you about a few stories. At one point, I'm going to keep one of these stories confidential for protection's sake, and I'm going to start off with that confidential story. So, this person, we're just going to call them Person A and Person B. Person A is the main victim here. Person A was at home, hanging out with his friends, just having a decent time, and after he did something, everything seemed fine for a while. Until all of a sudden everything skewed. He felt his soul being kicked out of his body, and he felt hundreds of demons ravishing him and hurting him and possessing him. Actually possessing this Person A. Person B is a good friend of Person A. Person B had to hold down Person A in order to keep Person A from being completely possessed, grabbing a broken piece of glass or whatever, or grabbing something and killing himself, which was terrifying. I'm glad Person A was there, because both of them are good buddies. Person A was fine, but it was just a horrific, one of the worst episodes you can ever imagine, the worst experiences ever. Hundreds of demons trying to hurt you and kill you. It's just nightmare. It's just a complete nightmare. Person A it's okay. He was fine. He got off safe. And at the very end, all the demons left. You know, Person A and B had to work together in order to find their way out of this predicament. It was horrifying. Now, these next three stories are about another person. We're going to call him Person C. Person C. Person C was over at his friend's house. His friend, he had two friends. Person B from the previous story, and Person B's brother, older brother. They lived in the same apartment complex, Person B and his brother. So I was with Person B's brother in his apartment, and Person B lived down the hall. So they lived fairly close to each other. They were siblings. So I was over there, and person B came over from time to time. All throughout the course of this event, demons came and attacked person C. He could feel it. A wave of nausea, aloneness, pain. Just a terrible feeling. No matter how much he called out, even to the Yeshua or Jesus Christ, no matter how much he called out to one of the good spirits, no one could answer him. He felt alone and powerless. It was really scary. But person C, from what I heard and from what I know, he got up. He was still able to walk. He got up and he got out of the apartment. He went to person B's apartment. So person C has been attacked by a demon. He's being ravaged. He's being annoyed. It's a terrifying experience. He goes to person B's apartment. Person B has done Reikis. So he places crystals on his third eye and different crystals around him. And even person B's cat. Person B owned a small little cat. The cat came up by person B's shoulder, rested its face against his cheek, and began sending him healing, loving energy. And person B did a Reiki on person C, cleansing the demons from his body and filling it with light. It was a pretty crazy experience. Person C, I know that person C said, all of the bad energy just drained. The demons slowly drained. You can see it as like almost a red aura leaving. And light, beautiful white, yellow light just come over you. And then he felt safe. He felt better. Person C was healed. I'm going to jump into person 2, or story number 2 involving person C. Okay, another experience, person C. Now, person C was at his girlfriend's house. Person C all of a sudden felt the demon of lust, whose name is Asmodeus. Asmodeus, Asmodeus, the demon of lust. He felt him come over him. Almost like an episode of, if you guys have seen the movie Me, Myself, and Arlene. The two personalities of Hank and Charlie, Jim Carrey's actor. Charlie, the good guy, faded away. And all of a sudden, Asmodeus, this crazy evil demon, just comes over person C. He felt so much more violent, so much more hate-filled, so much more just evil. It was, person C said it was the most scariest thing he's ever experienced so far. So he felt it. He had to take a moment just to calm down and to try to let the demon just flow right out of him. Because he can tell any longer and he was going to become this crazy demon, so it was going to hurt him. So he settled down. And over the course of 5, 10, who knows how many minutes, person C finally felt better. And he was able to continue along his night. He apologized to his girlfriend for what happened. And she said it was okay. She was very forgiving and loving. Great woman, I've heard. The third story is involving person C still. So we're going to jump right into this. Person C was again with his girlfriend. And some event happened, and as I might have mentioned in my previous video, I'm going to be more detailed. He got nausea. He felt a feeling of nausea, a powerful wave coming over him. He felt the evil slowly coming onto him. So he rushed to the bathroom. And he actually vomited many times. He was sick. And while he was vomiting, evil was coming over him. Almost possessing his soul, like a very powerful evil. Very powerful. Huge, strong. It was horrifying and scary. So the evil was coming over him. He could see it. He could see this powerful evil pummeling his soul, just tormenting him. And this was real. This was scary. Person C said he felt like his whole personality, his character, his mannerisms, and what he believed were slowly almost being poisoned. As if someone were dropping little drops of poison on him, slowly transforming him to something he never thought he would be. Just a pure evil man. Person C was terrified of this. It was horrifyingly scary. He had to lay there in agony for like a half hour, almost an hour. It was just pure terror and pure evil attacking him and just lunging at him and ravishing almost his soul. It was really freaky. He was laying there, and it took him like hours, maybe like an hour and a half or something, until he could finally make his way back into the room. Disoriented, scared, terrified, feeling like he's being transformed to some crazy freak, evil freak. It was really scary. He got back into hanging out in his girlfriend's bed, looking up at the screen in the movies. And he just needed to rest for a little while. He just needed to close his eyes. So that's what he did. He closed his eyes. He got a little rest. He tried to, get the demon out of him by getting some rest. This demon ended up just quietly toning down the evil. Well, no, not toning down, but, quietly, muting himself. So you couldn't really feel being ravaged. He couldn't really tell. Person C eventually thought it was over. He was still a little nervous, and even to this day, he's a little scared that the demon is still bothering him, but silently in the shadows. So he wrote it out, and eventually, Person C, when it was able to go home and get some sleep, he was able to get to the sleep, right? And so finally, he was okay. He was safe, and he was good. The demon sort of quieted down, and it was a terrible feeling. So those are the 3 stories. I hope you guys are able to take away from this and make sure you're aware. Stay away from demons. They're terrifying. All 3 of these stories that I've been told, man, it's scary, You really want to be safe, so I'm staying away. I don't want to have to deal with any of these things these people experienced. So, now into the big main announcements. I'm going to try and make this quick. The Community Compassion Drive is basically, as I might have mentioned in the last video, you hosting a neighborhood food drive where you collect food, money, blankets. Just set up flyers all around your neighborhood. That might be the first step. Or start designing the... Just start designing flyers to give around to all your neighbors, all around your house, all around the street where you live, which is what I did a while ago. So I might do that again. I'm still making a solid plan, handing out those flyers and doing that. And in the meantime, I encourage all of you to think about what you can do, what we can do as a collective to show love to someone else. Even if it's something simple as helping an old lady across the street or volunteering at a soup kitchen. What I want you to do is video record yourself helping someone, either at a food kitchen, a food bank, doing one of these community drives. Videotape yourself collecting food from a neighbor, giving out the flyers around at your neighbor's house for these community drives. Start designing them. Start coming up with a plan. And eventually I want you to record yourselves doing these tasks, video record yourself, and send it in to me, and we'll have a compilation video. And we'll send it in, we'll do something spectacular with it so many other people can see it. I want you guys to also, make sure you guys post it to your channels, hashtag love, peace, unity movement, something like that. We're starting something right now. Join the movement to really care about other people. This is sincere. Really care about other people and help other people. Your brothers and sisters out there need your help. And the human race is one big family. We need to come together. So start planning what you're going to do, what you can do. And if you feel like it, you can send me in your plans and we can work together on what we can do together. And if you have a specific place you want to give it to, and if you also want to include, in addition to your, food donation drive or whatever, send a charity or send money to a charity, that's fine. Let me know about it in the comments below or personal message me. So it's time to start planning, everybody. We can and will make a difference. I want you to all get involved, okay? Thank you so much for watching. I very much appreciate your viewership and your support and all the love and good vibes you guys send me. Thank you so much. Keep supporting my channel. Stay safe, stay protected out there, and I will see you in tomorrow's vlog. Peace.